Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In this episode we will put that little musings of mine into practice regarding advanced industries. Basically we will set up a small early start version of the mechanical, electrical and electronics factories, and well, as you can see, they will require a bit of construction, but maybe in the next episode we will be able to boot them up for real. The steel tank construction is still very much underway, no surprises there, but I will try to prioritize the roads first and only then go for the buildings themselves, so hopefully that will, in the long run, speed up the construction. And last but not least, the oil field, I think at this point is in a state where we only need to bring out the workers and they can finish up the actual construction. We have all the foundations dug out, we have all the materials delivered, so I think we are pretty much good to go. We just need to sort out the fire safety. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alright then, let's get started. Right, so construction is on the way, but I think I have to sort out the roads first. So I think we need to come back here from time to time and make sure that we leave the footpaths and roads as medium priority basically, but everything else will be knocked down to at least low priority. Right, all these are not really all that important. Although wires can be medium priority, I suppose. Sure, but the switch, the police station and stuff like that, those can wait. I want to take care of the roads first. Especially since, as it happens, I don't think this customs house has a lot of foreign workers. Maybe over time this will increase, I am not sure. I did vaguely remember seeing the worker numbers increase over time as we are using them, but for now it is super low, so yeah, let's just leave them to it. Anyways, I think in this episode I would like to build that mechanical and maybe even the electronics factories, the early start versions. I think that would be kind of nice. So, right, I believe I did say that I want to build them right here. In this place we have access to workers through this bus station, and we can hook up a new warehouse through these tracks, so I think that will be kind of nice. Right, first things first, we need to level down the terrain, so let's get to it. We will need to replant a bunch of trees, but that is a small price to pay. I will be back with you in a second. Okay, as it happens, we are right on the edge of our reach for the construction yard, so we are just barely in range. That's good. I will try to get rid of this little dip, but it's fine. So, I think this amount of space should be relatively okay for what we need. And yeah, so what I want to do first is put down the production facilities on this side and sort out the warehouse and pickups on this side and hook into the tracks right here. Maybe even have one of the production facilities here, warehouse in the middle, and another one on this side. Either one is fine. So I think I will start with the mechanical factory. Yeah, sure. So advanced, and first things first, we are getting a little bit low on money. Yeah, it could be better, but well, we have constructions going on, so don't expect a lot of money coming in right now. Anyways, let's just borrow it preemptively. So, next up. As I said, I would like to have the mechanical components factory. This one. Only 40 workers, 150 apart compared to the new one. Yeah, let's just go with this. And now this one only requires steel, right? Yes, only steel. Well, I think it can go right here. That should do it. I will hook it up to the cargo station so we can pick up the... I don't know. Yes, it is actually required because we need to pick up the... No, wait, never mind. It's not required. Right, we can build it without the road cargo station, because we will pick up everything inside the actual building. And by the way, what is the parking situation? I didn't check. So this one has 2 parking spots. So we can have one for the drop-offs and one for the pickups. We will have a warehouse for the extra pickups, so that's fine for the trains, but for the domestic use, I think we'll just use the internal parking spaces. I think right now we are only using the mechanical components for the repair station. The rest can be sold. Right? Let's just take a look. Oh, and that's construction, obviously. So for that one, we need rail connections. But let's just take a look. Mechanical components. There. So obviously we have some in the construction yard, some in the vehicle maintenance. Other than that, some of them being brought through that way, that's fine. Yeah, that's it. Only for construction and maintenance. So we should be able to sell a good amount. Right, so we will definitely need to have a extra storage, a warehouse. Yeah, let's just go for something, not this one, one of these I believe will do. And this one doesn't need to be too big. 100 ton for mechanical components and maybe 100 tons for the electrical components or something like that. Yeah, I don't think this one will need to be too big. Yeah, we can go with this one. And you can go right here, hooked up to the factory itself. So that will do. And the road connection will be through here. Yeah, not the best, but it will do. Fine. So there is the rail connection. That's easy enough. And now we need to deal with the electricals. I would like to have both the component and the electronics hooked up to this storage. Let me see, can we deal with that? So first the components. We have 2 connections right here, so that is ideal. I think I will have this one here hooked up to the right connection. So something like this should do, like that. So can I hook it up to the other connection? Yes. Very good. So that will do. And I've got to hook, obviously this one will go into the electronics factory, and that one is also hooked up to the storage. So there. And this one. Right? No, this one. Right. I think this way it should be quite alright. Pretty much exactly what we need. It is right on the edge of the terrain that we have leveled down, but just barely, so it should be okay there. So as far as I can tell, this one should be fine. So we need, for the electric parts, gravel, chemicals, steel. I think I will... Let me see, parking spaces, only 2 of them. That is not great. We can put the chemicals into this one, so that's not going to be a problem. But the rest are a bit of a problem. I mean, 2 parking spaces, we can park the gravel and the steel, So I don't think we need to set up a open storage and a gravel storage for this, so I think that's going to be fine. So yeah, steel and gravel will be parking themselves in the parking spaces in the building itself, and the chemicals and the components will go through the warehouse. So that's fine. And for the electronics, for that one we need the components and the mechanical components. They will go through the warehouse and we just need the boards, and for that one we can use the built-in parking spaces. We have 3 of them, so that's fine. Okay, then I think this is pretty much good to go. Just need to hook up the road connections and build the place. At least theoretically. So for now, let's just have some roads running through this way. You will hook up there, you will hook up there, and you will go through the front of the cargo station. Yeah, that will do. Let's go for it. So build all this. Are we still in range of the fire trucks? So it is right here. I think we will be, so that's fine. Yeah, plenty of range. So fire safety should be fine. Power-wise, we have the power station right here, so that one should be able to cover. Not really. This one is not covered. Okay then. Do we have medium voltage connections on the power station? I think we only have high voltage. No, we do have medium voltage. Okay, that's fine. We'll just build out a substation, let's say here, but with pedestrian connection. Yeah, that will do. So let's build this one with dirt roads. By the way, did I use... Uh-oh. I used asphalt. Don't do that. Only use gravel, please. This one does not need asphalt. This is just gravel, so don't go overboard. Now that one should be better. So we can build all this there. So that will be better now, and everything else I think is okay. So we can drop off the steel in here. We have 2 parking spaces for the mechanical factory. Right? I think we might want to build, because if we will have chemicals as well, then 3 different... Yeah, I think I will build a bigger warehouse. 1 step up should be okay. So let's just cut this one back a little bit. And let's just build a slightly bigger warehouse. Instead of this one, let's build this one. Right, not as elegant as it was before, but for a better storage I think is warranted. Okay, we can hook this one back up. Just need to move this one back 1 step. And that will do. Right, I think now we can start replanting the trees. Okay then, this one will be higher priority than the rest. So let's just have this one and this one high priority. I want to set up the storages before we commit to anything else. We might want to set up a cargo station just in case, but let me see, what is the parking situation in there? Warehouse. For this one, it is 2. 1 more cargo station would not be a bad idea, I think. So we can pick up the mechanical parts, the electronic parts, the electronics themselves. That's already 3 parking spaces. Then we can drop off the chemicals. And what else do we need? I think for the warehouse or the covered hall stuff, this is all we need, right? So advanced. This one is chemicals only for the covered hall. This is electronics parts, but that is internal, so that's fine. And for the mechanical is only steel. Yeah, I've got to run these with dedicated trucks, I think. Although, no, wait. I think the pickups will be... Yeah, okay, I will not build the cargo station for now. If we need it, we can build it right here, so that's fine. We can do that later. Right, let's go for the replanting of the trees. Let's just go for the usual beech trees. Okay, that should be plenty enough for this one to operate, so that's fine. Okay, now we just need to wait for this one to be built. Next up, let's take care of the railroad connection. I think I will just branch off here, run the tracks parallel with these, and then hook into the station itself. So you will come out there. That looks good to me. Then run a little bit parallel with this one, and then hook in right there. Usual 40 meters, I believe that will do. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. Good, and I will set up the signals once everything else is built. Right, this one is still basically a single big junction, so we can include this one in this, so it's going to be fine. Okay, now we just need to build it. I think I will redirect the rail construction office. So can you guys please have this one as high priority, and then you can get back to the original tasks. So that's fine. And by the way, I haven't checked on the rail for a long time now. The last time it was around here. So we are making good progress. We are going up the hill. Then, well, we still have a long way to go. But, you know what? Let me know when these sections are finished. Once we have a rail connection to the station, then I will start building all this for real now. Also, this one is being built, not yet. Is it connected? No. Please start building this one as well, but only with vehicles. Don't bring out workers for this. Build it all the way down. Then we will build this. Buy a couple of helicopters. Oh, right, and I completely forgot. We don't really need this triple helicopter parking space, because I believe we can only put in the same number of vehicles that we have parking spaces in the default building. So this fire station only has a parking space of 2, so we can only put in 2 helicopters. So what I will do instead is airplanes, helicopter, this one, heliport, a single one, pose maybe one here and one here. Sure, both of them are still connected and they will do the job just fine. So you will connect up there and there. Yeah, that will do. Right, obviously, still let me know when you guys are finished. We still need to sort out the fuel deliveries, unfortunately. I mean, these will be used very, very rarely. So if we have a big pause between the deliveries, I think that should be relatively acceptable. We will have a storage space of maybe 20 liters, I'm not sure, sorry, 20 tons. Let me just check. For the safety, fire station, the small one, this one, 10 tons of fuel. Obviously, I don't know the fuel capacity of the helicopters, but we shouldn't have too many fires out all the way out here, so yeah. I think relatively rare deliveries of fuel should be relatively acceptable. Also, that's fine. Please don't notify me if you can actually get past eventually. By the way, can this one reach all the workplaces? So it can reach the mechanical parts factory. We need to put in a footpath. This one is way too dense for this, unfortunately. But maybe we can go through here and hook up here. I think that should be close enough. Anyway, I suppose we can hook up here and have the footpath come off through here. Yeah, let's just do that. So you stop building and hook up to the main road there. Okay, a little bit further back. So do this instead. That's fine. And maybe we can hook up the footpaths through here. I will build it out of dirt for now. So you hook up to the main road there. Then this one can come out. No, it cannot. That's fine. That will hook up this one for sure. Can I check? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that this is going to be enough. I suppose we just need to wait until these ones are built. Let me know when this road is finished. There, and then we will check the reach of the bus station, but I am fairly certain that it will reach. For some reason it doesn't calculate if the roads are not built yet, but they will be built soon enough. Right, also, please have these get started on the construction. There. Do we have so much construction signed already? I mean, yeah, we do have the oil. Any of those? I think for the most part we are only missing the wires. Yeah, you know what? I think I will delete the stop constructing the oil field at this point. I think we are only missing a couple of wires and that's it. So we have no activity here. Do we have any vehicles coming in? A couple of electrical components. Deliver those. Some more construction materials. Do we have the excavators coming in? They're going home right now. Oh wait, there's one coming in. Do we have two of them? If we have at least two of them coming in. I don't know. I guess I could buy one and check that way. I really don't want to teleport them home. That would be a little bit cheaty, but you know what? You teleport home. Are you going to leave immediately? No, you are standing still. Okay, that is good news because that means we no longer have any foundations. We only have this one. So you are going to the unfinished road. That is perfectly fine, yeah. Okay, so we have no more foundations around here. Just deliver these resources and then I will unassign every single stuff around here. In fact, let's just speed through this. Okay, I think that was all the construction materials. This is going to the road construction. Yeah, unfinished road. So these can stay and we have no other materials coming in. Okay, I will unassign. It's fine. So I think at this point we only need to have the actual workers come in and finish up the place. Other than that, It's done. Okay, so we are now only building the roads, which means we should have a lot fewer assigned jobs for these guys. Ooh, plenty of reconstructions. But that's fine, that's important. Okay, let's go for it. That will go into our bank balance quite a bit, but well, also that one should be safe. There we go, perfect. So, we are building these right now. Right, all the dumpers are going to the other road construction. Hopefully, once they get back home, what is the priority on that road construction? I think this one should be a low priority. Yeah. We are still waiting for the railroad, so it's not all that critical to finish building the fire safety. It will be okay. And by the way, how come this is coming out this far? Do we have a node on this road somewhere? If this road section is short enough to... yeah, there we go. That's why. Basically, this road section is short enough that it can be reached from the technical office. And I don't want that. Okay, we will have to leave this one for now. We have too much traffic, but that's fine. Right, so the dumpers should be going to this one now. Right? Yeah, this one is finished. Good. So, can we reach what we need? No, we still need to build this section. Do we have the stuff coming in? Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, let's just speed through this one as well. Oh, research program finished. We have the car loyalty. Other than that, we just have the advertisement campaigns. So, you know what? Let me just quickly look at the red researches. So these are all done. That's done. We still need the high quality living, but that is 1955, so 3 more years at minimum. This one, we could do this one, but we need the television and the TV station, so this one can wait. Other than that, the advertisement campaigns and 1955, the container standards. So yeah, I think for the most part, the party HQ is okay. In a couple of years we can do a bit more, but not much other than that. As for you, you are still on the way. Okay, so can we please build this section of road next? Right, so this one is built. Can we reach the factory from here? Yes, we can reach one of them. And I'm relatively certain that we can reach this one as well. If not, then I suppose I will upgrade this footpath, maybe place down a separate one along here. So I don't think we need to worry about this one too much. I think it's going to be okay. So anyways, build this one high priority next. This one is good to go. Build out the factory connections on high priority as well. Take care of the surrounding infrastructure basically. There, and this one too. Right. Oh, almost forgot. We have the substation, but we obviously need to hook up the actual power connection itself. So medium and this one, you will be fed straight from the power station. Just like that. Go for it. And once again, infrastructure, this is going to be high priority. Good. By the way, I never really checked. Do we have power going through the power station? So for example, if for whatever reason this one shuts off, will this relay power from the high voltage connection to the medium voltage connections? I never really checked. Basically, if you have power shut off, are these going to be okay? Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, money is getting close to the edge. Ooh, and we have managed to rebuild 200,000 in the available loans, so that's not too bad. Right. Thankfully, we had plenty of trees cut down already, so the wood supply is assured. That's great. Yeah, we just need to leave this one to build. Just let me know when you are finished with the actual constructions. There. Still let me know when this one is finished. I still want to check the reach of the bus station, but I am relatively certain we are fine. And the railroad is finished, which means we can put in the signal. So signal, mix signal goes right here, and chain signal facing into the junction. Exactly. Right, so now this one is a single huge platform. I don't think I will set up a queuing space for this one, although we could. I think this space would be big enough for a queuing space. Maybe later. I think for now it's okay. Right. I think we are alright. In these, yeah, we did make a small fuel delivery, but thankfully we can rebuild it easily, so it's fine. Next up, maybe we should build out that exporting rail distribution office. Although, I don't know, the actual export office is not being used all that much. Also, why are you delivering loads? Are the trains not able to cope with the demand? So one comes in. Are you going to go for... Yeah, we are going for oil again. Anyways, maybe these 6 trains are not capable of coping with it. Although this one appears to be parked. I did set the percentages correctly, right? So you... Oh, right. I know. I did set a minimum for deliveries here. Yeah, at least 3 cars. No less than that. So we can only deliver a big amount of cargo with trains. And 80% in here. Yeah, it's understandable. You know what? I will leave it as it is for now. It's fine. But I don't want to have trains running around with a single car, so I will leave the 3-car minimum active. It's fine. Anyways, so I don't think we need to worry about the rail export. The vehicle export office is not that busy, so spending a lot of money on trains and cars, I don't think it's warranted right now. Maybe later, but for now it's not really worth it. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. Anything else? Not really. Right, let's go to the new town. How are we doing here? Yeah, we are making slow progress. This tram station is good to go. Obviously, this is only for passengers and students and tourists. Workers will go through the bus station right here. So don't forget to reset these to not allow workers. In fact, let me know when this one is finished. and this one. Okay then, should we start planting stuff around here? Because, well, we have a long way to go, and I don't think we will do a lot otherwise. Maybe. You know what, before we start planting, I just remembered we do have a little bit of unemployment, but I want to make sure that we have 0. So let's take a look at the buses. First, replacements. Here, buses. So we do have the 2 YA6s in the steel town delivering the firefighters from the foreign office. Top production, that's fine. I will replace these ones going to the chemical factory. So that's going to be 1. No. They changed places, so I accidentally replaced one of the YA6s. You know what? Fine. Replace everything. So this one, why are you not replacing? You are going for... Where are you going? You are going for a refuel. Can I replace you now? Oh, I was replacing them with this, that's why. Okay, I want to replace them with the Skoda. There we go. Now it's fine. So now we only have Skoda buses. And as we have established, increasing the throughput of the buses alone is not enough. I think we need to increase the frequency as well. So on the chemical plant factory we have 3 buses. Let's put in 1 more. So buy 1 Skoda bus right here. So do we have it on the first page? No, that's fine. 1 Skoda bus there. We don't have the money, so yeah, we spent a lot on the replacements, so that's understandable. So buy 2 of these. Right. One of them will go to the chemical plant line. So up you go. And the other one will go to the industry line. There. Hopefully that will cut down on the unemployment. It's minimal, but I don't want any. So please get everyone to their workplaces. And how are we doing around here? So this one will be built fairly soon. Might as well speed through it. Okay, so that road is finished. Let me take a look at the bus station. So this one cannot reach the factory. Right. I don't think it's a big problem. I think we can run a small footpath through here and hook up to the road. Okay, that's not what I wanted to say either. Run this one down, hook up to the road, then go on this side so the overall length is less. And hook into the road right here. What about now? Still no. Do we really need to upgrade all these footpaths to gravel at least? Yeah, let's go for gravel footpaths. So this one, and might as well do both of them. And let me know when they are finished. This one looks like the longest. Let's just have them on high priority. Let's make sure they are assigned. They are assigned. Good. Okay, stop production. That's fine. By the way, what is the reconstruction state right now? Oh, nice. We got through the reconstructions fairly quickly. So that is fine as well. Okay, I think I will wait until these footpaths are finished. I want to make sure that we can actually reach the, actual factory. Nice. So can we reach now? Yes, we can. Okay, so everyone is in range. Good, good, good. Also, I took out another loan, and I am relieved to see that even with all the construction and reconstruction going on, we are still hovering around the 1.5 million available loans. So yeah, I think we are stable on cash still. Very good to see. Anyways, this one is good to go. And next up, I will go for conveyor belt production maybe, or take care of the TV signal, then the TV broadcast, and then we will sort out the influence TV research as well. Anyway, stop production, that's fine. Electricity is sorted. Construction finished. That was the good. The train station and the warehouse is finished. So here, what do we need? Limit everything. And we will need no crops. We will need a bit of chemicals, so maybe 10%. No fabrics, no alcohol, no bread, no clothes. Let's have, I don't know, 20% electronic parts, 20% mechanical parts. We will not need plastics for now. Then 20% electronics and 0. That will leave us with 30%. So yeah, let's just go for 30, 30 and 30. Right, that will completely fill up the warehouse. So let's double check. In the advanced factories, here we only need chemicals from the covered haul trucks. That's fine. Here we only need, well, nothing important. Everything is produced locally. We can store the 2 components in here, so that's great. And then the mechanical components is still only, so that's okay. Right. Okay, so the storages are fine. And I suppose we might as well set up the deliveries. Eventually, we will pick up from here only load, let me see, electronics, mechanical components and electrical components. Right. And technically speaking, we can unload chemicals, but that is being handled by this guy. And speaking of the domestic office, can you please have this one assigned, but you are only allowed to deliver chemicals and not load but unload. Unload chemicals, and maybe 80%, sure. I know the 3 rail cars means that the rail cars will never really come here with chemicals, but that's fine. And here, don't load chemicals. Here you can load electronics, mechanical components and electrical components if we need them for whatever reason anywhere else. Right. So those are fine. And this one is still right? Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, we can pick up chemicals from here because this is the central chemical storage, but we are only storing at maximum 39 tons. So yeah, don't worry about it. The 3 cars will be too much for this amount of chemicals, so yeah, no point setting that one up. So right, now we just need to build all this. And it is actually on the way quite nicely. And we have a new boss. from the western side, so no thank you. We have the factory connections apart from this one. This one should be high priority. Right. Right. Let me just try to fill up the space in between the factories with some foliage. Oh, and right, before I forget, we need to cut back on the trees right around the train tracks, just for aesthetic reasons, nothing else. There. Good. So now we just need to wait. And they are set to notify me anyway, so it's fine. Also, have the substation as high priority too. Yeah, that will do for now. Right. Let's take a look at the... Well, for example, this road. This one is actually progressing quite nicely. It will take a long time, but we will get there eventually. Just let me know when this one is finished. Next up. Obviously the steel is a long way off. And we haven't even reached this part. Do we have any new buildings set reached yet? So here, this one can be low priority. The market hall can be low priority. Every building can be low priority basically. I want to focus on the roads and cables and stuff like that first. Oh right, and I do believe I did notice a small problem with the cables. I don't remember whether or not I fixed it. So right now, yes, exactly. Don't build this one. We spent already 99%. This is incorrect, right? So this one comes in high voltage switch. No, wait. This is correct. But we still need to have another one going right back. So, no, wait. I mean, technically speaking, right now we have no output. Wait, is it correct or not? I think it's actually correct. Right, we will need to... Let me know when this one is finished. We need to have this one as high priority and this one as low priority. So that's fine. And this one goes to the transformer, so that's fine as well. Yeah, we just need to bring in the domestic power lines. And you know what? Might as well. Where is the nearest connection? So we have a switch right here. I think I will go through this one. So we can bring one in. Yeah, I think the best way is through this switch. So this is the 6-way. Good. Okay, I think I will build a switch here. Right? Yeah, I think we can build one switch here. And is it going to be in range of the fire safety? Maybe not. That can be a problem. Although we have secondary power input from the border, so it's not going to be a big problem if this one catches fire. So yeah, I think I will build a switch here. So this one, a 6-way high voltage power switch, that one. You can go right here. And since this is such a rural place, you will be hooked up with dirt roads, that's fine. And might as well build it. So you build, please, thank you. We will bring in the power from here. That looks good to me, so we'll bring in the power. I think we'll continue towards the oil field at some point, but that one can wait. For now, we need to switch off here and hook up to the steel high voltage switch. We can do so, I mean, through here should be okay. Yeah, those are quite, well, it is a quite hilly place, but oh well. That will be fine, I think. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And hook into this switch next. So that's perfect. And from here we'll go to the town. So the town will receive its power through here. So first come out, then hop over there. Is it going to be okay for the cables? Ooh, no, they are a little bit too low. I don't like that. So cancel that one with this one. And let's just hop over here so the cables don't get too close to the road. I mean, this one is still a little bit close, but not as bad as it was before. And then you go up the hill. And hook into that one. If we can, there we go. That will do. And the road is, nope, that is way too close. Once again, we need to do better than this. Let's just hop over here and then hook up again. So over there, the cables are, yeah, high enough, I think. Still, I don't think in the real life this would cut muster, but for now this will do. Okay, we can build all this. So we should have domestic power connection. So it will come in here and it will go to the input of this one. So this is where, right? Well, in that case, this one is not really required. I mean, I suppose we should hook up a secondary output connection going here. Well, setting priorities here without a domestic connection is not going to be all that relevant. And research is finished. I will think about this one, but I don't think this is going to be used for now. Maybe later. Anyways, research finished. The TV broadcast is now possible, but we still need to take care of the television station. So this is high priority as well. After this one, we should be able to research the broadcast influence, and that's it. Right. Let's go for it. And construction around here is progressing slowly. Right, we are still digging the foundations here as well. How many concrete mixers do we have? Not here. We have 8 of them. I think I will buy maybe a couple of extra. I think that will do us some good. So, right, concrete mixers, and let's just go for the MES 200s. Yeah, and I think I will buy 4 more. And we need to take out 1 more loan. Yeah, we are still hovering around the 1.5 million. Considering that we have so much construction going on, it's not too bad. Okay then, so I think I will spend a little bit of time planting stuff around this place, and after that I think we can say goodbye. We did hit the 1 hour mark, but you know what? Let's run a tiny bit longer than usual. Okay, I think I will leave it here for now. I can only hope I didn't go overboard with the popular trees. If they are a bit much, I suppose we can call them, and that's going to be fine. So anyways, fire extinguished, and new vehicle. That is a dollar vehicle, so we are not interested. And we have the TV station researched. So there is that. Next up, I will go for a conveyor belt production, I suppose, but that one can be low priority. And in here, yes, there we go. Influence of television broadcast. Let's go for that one. But low priority because we don't have any TV stations right now. Anyways, I think we can say goodbye now. In terms of loans, once again, 1.5 million, that's great. And foundations are finished here, and finished here. Good. Okay, so maybe in the next episode we can boot this place up, and we should have a little bit of extra production that we will need to pay for through steel and a couple of extra resources, and then we can sell them for a little bit of profit, at least hopefully. I guess we will see. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.